And we want to focus today on the economy of New York City. This following this week's decision by the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, to delay congestion pricing in this city. Joining us now is Kathryn Wylde. She's the president and CEO of the Partnership for New York City. And Kathryn, I don't have to tell you, the decision to implement this congestion pricing was controversial. And now the decision to delay it also remains controversial. I just want to point out there were three pillars to this. Obviously, it was designed to curb gridlock, maybe ease pollution, but a huge component of this was to generate revenue that would go into fixing our subway systems here. Is this plan dead or just delayed?
Hopefully it is just delayed because it's something we really want to see happen for the reasons you mentioned. It's a source of revenue, it's an environmental action, and it will reduce traffic and improve efficiency in New York City. We have done studies that show that excess traffic congestion costs our city over $20 billion a year in lost productivity, delays, overtime, fuel costs, health, public health, and environmental actions. So we're very anxious to see congestion pricing move forward.
Did you have a heads up at all from Hochul or anyone in her administration that this decision had been made?
A few hours.
Just a few hours.
Not a long heads up.
Not a long heads up. What was your reaction when they told you?
Well, I was disappointed, obviously. We've been working on trying to figure out how to create America's first urban congestion pricing zone for about 20 years, doing numerous studies. And the law was enacted in 2019 that said we would move forward with a congestion pricing district. I was on the panel that established the terms of the district in terms of what the pricing would be in order to raise $1 billion a year to support our public transit system and to achieve a targeted 17% reduction in traffic in our city, which is badly needed.
This is a huge issue. It goes beyond just politics or just how people on the ground feel about this. You mentioned that $1 billion here. If we don't get this money from congestion pricing, then where is that money going to come from, if at all?
Well, again, I'm hopeful that this billion comes from congestion pricing. And over the years, we have figured out a patchwork of ways to support our mass transit system because it's critical to our economy. So I have total confidence we'll continue to be able to do that. But none of them provide the payback of congestion pricing. We can tax, but that's purely coming out of the taxpayers' pockets. In this case, especially for the business community, if we make their operations more efficient, allow much easier, faster deliveries, have people be able to get to their appointments on time, and as well as, again, the environmental benefits of reducing air pollution and reducing public health, asthma rates, et cetera. If we can accomplish that, we'll be saving more than we're spending, far more. As I said, it's $20 billion of savings potentially versus the $1 billion in tolls that we hope to raise.